Hey everyone, this is FiGuy448, and welcome back to another episode of Banished. In the last episode, we started slowly expanding. We built ourselves a tavern, and we're in the process of getting an area cleared out for an orchard because we are going to start making some apple ale. We also tossed up a few houses and basically got to the point where our food production is starting to slip a little bit. We had a couple of early winters, so we did not get a full harvest on any of our crop fields, which is a bit concerning. Main reason being is that with these houses come more people, obviously, and we are losing some to old age. However, we do have 41 adults, and died during childbirth. Ooh, that's sad. Died of old age. All right. Late winter. I'm gonna start getting these folks over into. And I even got to the point where we had to start using fishermen. How sad is that? And I apologize if you guys can hear that. My dogs are singing the song of their people. Anytime they hear a fire truck go by, they sing with the sirens. So my apologies if you can hear that. Hopefully it's not too loud. But yeah, I'm actually recording this. You guys probably won't see this until well after the storm is gone, because I record these in chunks of like 3 and 4 episodes. So you guys won't see this until well after the storm. But we are a couple days away from Hurricane Matthew hitting the coastline. It's approaching Florida now. I do live in South Carolina, central South Carolina. But they have evacuated pretty much the majority of the coast. So the last couple of days has been a little interesting as far as traffic goes, because where I live in central South Carolina is a major city. It's actually the capital city. I live in Columbia. And a lot of the interstates, one of the main interstates was actually reversed from another big city on the coast, Charleston, all the way up to Columbia. So they had basically 6 lanes of traffic all traveling in one direction, trying to get all those people out. Of course, everyone's scrambling, trying to find hotel rooms and such. I've offered sanctuary to my brother and his wife because he lives down that area, but my brother is an IT guy for the hospital, and he is considered essential staff in order to keep the hospital systems up and running, so he is down there. And my sister-in-law happens to be a nurse, so I think they are going to ride it out. Although, hopefully, if it gets bad, she'll at least scoot out with my niece and come here. But anyway, I'm trying to get a bunch of these recorded and uploaded before the storm hits, just in case it gets bad. My area is not expected to get a whole lot more than just a lot of rain and some wind. Not any significant damage like 20-30 mile an hour wind. It's expected to be pretty nasty, but as far as anything dangerous, I think we'll be okay in this area. But possibility that I may lose power, which honestly doesn't happen a lot at my house. I've got underground power lines and such, so I've been in my house for 7 years now, and I can only think of maybe one time where the power was out for more than a couple hours. So been fortunate with that. But anyway, back to the game here, and hopefully we will get a good harvest this season because we desperately need it. I'm really not liking seeing the storage barn that low. And even our marketplace is not looking all that great with food. Well, I guess it's doing better. I don't know if I quite understand the dynamic with the marketplace and how it interacts with the barns, but alright, we have 2 laborers. One thing that we were going to look at doing this episode was splitting out our pasture. And we need to do that pretty soon, I think, because our sheep are actually maxed out as well. And one area that I'm thinking about is actually over here. So, ooh, we've got a trader. We are not going to trade, but I do want to look and see what they've got. Wool coats. I think we are good on that. They're better than hide coats, but again, I think we're okay. So we'll go ahead and send you on your way. Alright, it is summertime now. This field is growing. This field is slightly behind. This field is slightly behind that. Maybe we will get a full roster, or full barn, roster, full barn of food this time. Iron tools. Let us up. You know what? These guys are working as laborers, so let's take advantage of that and clear out some of this. Let's just clear all this out right now, because we have Hunter back over there. I want to kind of clear this out and see what we're looking at, and then I think maybe we will build a couple of pastures and maybe a large orchard. Actually, you know what? I think maybe we will make this all pasture land. That way we can put some more, some different things in here. I want this to be primarily kind of the population center, and we'll have obviously some houses out along here as well to support the pastures, but I want the primary population center to be in this area. These guys are taking their sweet time, aren't they? Yeah. And we got one fisherman going. Let's see what they did last time, since we did have some fish going. Oh, 105. That's actually not too bad. So maybe we will get to the point where we can let's up this a little bit more. Main reason is I just want to make sure that we don't run into an issue with firewood. And let's move some tools over here, since we seem to be doing pretty well there. We'll just move 20 at a time, and we'll let him get to his limit, and then we'll move 20 more. One thing I also want to do is replace these dirt paths with stone roads. Let's see, is there something better than stone? No. Provides much faster travel. Let's do this. Let us do a stone road right through here. And so I want these guys to be scooting really well. And then we'll do this as well. And that should take care of that. Yeah, I think that'll work for now. I just really want the thoroughfare right in here to really be rocking and rolling. Alright, let's see. People wise, we are sitting pretty. We are slammed full house-wise. Well, that person isn't. But it looks like we have a good number of people. So we are definitely in position where we could probably add some more houses. Wow. You are just all over the place. Stone. There's 40 stone right there. This orchard is still not done yet. I would really like to get that orchard done. And I have 3 builders, so there's really no reason why they can't get it done. Unless you guys are spending your time building these roads, but let's crank this up for a minute. Because we've got a bunch of we've got people that have become students. We've got some people over here ripping this stuff down. So we can kind of take a look at what we've got here. See, iron, our iron stockpile is building up quite nicely. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Looks like we've got a pretty appropriate amount of miners. And I think that we'll be able to put another mine right next to that. So yeah, we got 4 laborers now. Let us get rolling here with alright, look at all that food that we missed. It's autumn. Okay, we've got to make an adjustment here. Alright. We've got to do some work on that. Let's keep our food production rolling. And let's see, we'll up these guys. Excuse me. Alright, we have 5 laborers. No, we don't. Alright, let's do a couple more stone cutters. Alright, that should work. And what I'm hoping is that some of these students will turn into laborers so we don't have to cut down on our stone production. Because I do want to make sure that we have a lot of stone. So I think from here on out, well, from here on out, it's going to be straight stone houses, and they take a lot of stone. Alright, we got another laborer, good. And you guys should be tearing all this down pretty solid here. Food-wise, we're not fantastic. Again, I just want to take a look. We are definitely not in the iron. Definitely don't need that. Let's see what you can bring us, though. Let's see about steel tools and maybe some coal. Yeah. Okay. And then we can send you on your way. Alright, let's see. These guys should be building this road. We still have 3 builders. This orchard, is this orchard done yet? Oh my gosh, what is taking so long? You literally have 2 stacks. of stuff to move, and then I can. Alright, this needs to. How do we prioritize this? Okay, good. Alright, let's slow this down right now. And we are going to. Oh, did we really have peaches? Is that something that we have? Oh. Huh. Okay. Well, that is good to know. So now, let's see, where do these guys fall under? Oh, farmers. Okay. So, yeah. Alright, we are definitely going to make sure that we get that rolling. As a matter of fact, if we have peaches, let's go ahead and do an orchard over here as well. And that way, I was not aware that we had peaches. And then we will add a couple of stone houses. Let's do that, because eventually we're going to have, let's see, there are 3 people that can work in each, and then 4 there, so that'll be 7 people. So if we have 3 houses, that should be plenty. Yeah, 3 builders is more than enough for that. I'm mainly concerned with making sure that we have this rolling here. 3 laborers, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling. Okay, those 3 houses are going to add 3 more people to the population. So, early spring. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let us drop you down. Drop you down. Drop you down. Alright, we've got to throw everyone at this for sure. Yeah, we're gonna just have 1 laborer. How are we doing iron-wise? Actually, we're doing okay iron-wise, so I may scale back the iron just a touch. You know what? No, I won't, because I don't want to start running into an issue where we have iron problems. Alright, if we can get this rolling. I don't think this yields right away, which is fine. Let's see, how did you guys do? Previous season, 119. That's not too bad. Stone is low. I know that because we are trying to throw up all this for houses. Was crushed by a rock. That's a pretty rough life. All right. Let's see. Reserve of stone is low. We have 4 stone cutters. I'm not budging from that. I think we'll be okay. Oh, I know why the stone is low, because we're building this road. Actually, those roads are done. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh no. Reserve of food is low. Alright, we are in that danger zone, everyone. Yeah, I gotta split that herd. Let's see. Food production. Pasture. We've got to throw some pastures over here. Hold on. Need a road. And I am just going to make it a dirt road for right now. Don't know why that is there, but alright, pasture, pasture, pasture. Alright, and we can throw a pasture there. And let's see, 20 by 20. Bam. Is that building? 19, 20 by 20. That's too big. That's too big. What's the problem? Is that little nub causing an issue? I think it is. Yep. Alright, let's just do this then. 18 by 20. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Killing me. Alright, let's just do this. We obviously can't do that. 17 by 20. Okay. There's one there. And that road goes right along in there. Right? Right. Alright, so we're going to do a 20 by 20 here as well. We can't. Grrr. Alright, that'll work for now. And we'll throw... Let's see... Yeah, we'll throw cows over there. Because I think these guys are throwing out the most amount of meat. Yeah, definitely. Although... Yeah, we need this junk torn down. Tear this down, guys. Come on. I think maybe we are in a position where we may be overbuilt. We shall see though. But let's get through this growing season real quick. We got that pasture going. We've got, basically we just have to build like madmen. And these guys, alright, let's harvest this. We gotta start harvesting. I can't take a chance of us not getting as much food in as possible. Yeah, we've got to focus on full food, that's for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a hunter. Let's see what you've got. Steel tools. Let's see. How much can we do here? You know what? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do it. Why not? Maybe these guys will work a little faster. Maybe the farmers will grab them. But, anyway, this episode is starting to run a little bit long, but I want to get through this harvest season just to see what we're looking at here. Gosh, we've got to do better on the food. We're down to 1 laborer. Alright, we are not going to have any yield on that yet. That's fine. Oh gosh. Autumn again. How much are we going to lose this time? Well, this field is done. Not a whole lot. Alright. Grr. Alright, let's do this. Let's turn you off, let's turn you off, and let's turn you off. I want to make sure that we get that orchard up and running. We're going to do everything we can to make sure that we have what we need going here. There we go. Yeah, I'm not too concerned with the wood right now. We really just need to get food production up and running, so I think I'm going to cut back on the foresters a good bit, maybe the woodcutter even, and just leave one rolling. We seem to have plenty of firewood, so I'm not concerned about that. Stone houses are helping out a good bit. The iron, we might cut back on the iron production as well, just because we seem to be doing really well. But anyway, guys, I'm going to call an episode here, and the next episode I think we're going to see if we can get our food rebalanced before we start losing people left and right. So until then, guys, take care. This is FiGuy448 signing off, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.